Hi, welcome to our channel. So today we're going to be doing a Q&A. We both asked our Instagram followers to ask us some questions, and so today we're going to answer the questions you guys want to know.
Okay, so first question that they asked me on my Instagram was, what is the best relationship advice? And to start off, I want to say, learn your love language first. Before I dated Brooke, I had no clue what a love language was. And so once she taught me what it was, and once I understood it, it was a lot easier for us to get along. So love language is pretty much what you think love is.
Yeah.
And
like
so
how you want to be shown love. And so it's really easy. You can go online and take a little quiz and just ask you, what would you prefer? Like, would you prefer someone saying I love you, or would you prefer someone holding your hand? And in the end, it'll tell you what your love language is, and it will just like let you know like how, like, better ways that you can show affection to your partner, like to make them feel good.
Yeah, but in a relationship, there's going to be a lot of compromising that needs to be done, because Brooke and I don't have the same love language. So there's a lot of compromising within this relationship, but we make it work.
And I mean, no couple is going to have the same love language, and that's just something that you're going to have to end up dealing with. And like, if you really care about your partner, speaking their love language isn't going to be that hard.
Yeah.
Alright, so over on my Instagram, I got asked a couple of questions. So the first one we're going to be answering is, where are y'all going next year? Take it away.
Okay, so there's a lot of places that we applied for.
Yeah.
We're really hoping to get into Sac State just because of like housing situations and stuff. But I want to major in kinesiology, so they have a really good program there. They're like a D1 school, so we get to work with D1 athletes. So it's just going to be a really great experience versus other places.
Yeah, they don't have that program.
Yeah.
And so if you didn't know, like, we're seniors in high school, so we just applied to colleges, and we're starting to like hear back and stuff. So neither of us are 100% sure where we're going, but Sac State is where we are hoping to go. But we're really just going to see what happens.
Okay, the next question that we got was, again, on Brooke's account.
So the question says, where do you see yourselves in 10 years? So in 10 years, we'll be 28. That means we'll be done with college, hopefully. I see myself working like a full-time job, probably married, probably with a kid or two, probably living in my own house, probably back here in Bakersfield, and that's where I see myself.
Alright, in 10 years, I should be finishing up college. I want to eventually get a PhD in kinesiology, but I know a PhD takes a lot of time, so I'll probably have a bachelor's by then. Probably working in a physical therapist business, but I don't want to come back to Bakersfield. I don't want to come back to Bakersfield. I want to, move out of state. Growing up, I traveled a lot, so I got to experience like a lot of different states, and I don't know, I'm just not really used to staying in one place like my whole life. She's stayed in this town her whole entire life, but I moved here like at a young age, but we're always like traveling to different places, and that's really like what I enjoy. So eventually I'd like to move out of state, maybe we discussed Utah a little bit, but maybe like Utah or Nevada or even Northern California
or Oregon.
Oregon is really, really pretty. But yeah, once I get a degree in kinesiology, I'd like to move out of state.
So that's where I'll be in 10 years.
Yeah. Alright, so the next question was, what did you guys do on Valentine's Day?
We just went out to dinner. It was simple. I mean, it was a Thursday night, so we wanted to go to Red Lobster, but they don't take reservations. And so once we got there, it was a 2.5-hour wait.
Yeah.
And again, it was a Thursday night, so we ended up going to Roadhouse, and we just ate there, and it was good.
Yeah, at the beginning of the day, we went to school. She gave me like a heart with like gummy candies inside, and then once we got out of school, well, I left school a little bit early and went to the store, got her some flowers, and a few balloons. And then before school ended for her, I went and tied them on her car, and then got her some flowers. And as soon as she got out of school, she came to her car and looked.
Yeah,
and
he
saw,
surprised me with all of that.
Yeah, and
So it was really sweet.
yeah. So then after that, we, like she said, we went out to dinner, and then just headed back home. Just finished up the day, but nothing too crazy.
All right, so our next question said, what was your guys' first encounter with each other? And that's really hard.
It's because we've known each other for so
Yeah.
long. Like, we're seniors in high school right now, but we knew each other in like sixth and seventh grade. And so it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
But, I mean, one of the first things I remember about us was in 6th grade. And I had this best friend, and she had all these classes with you, and I was so jealous. And she used to always bring candy and stuff, and she would tell me that you would steal her candy from her. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe he's touching your candy. Like, that's so cool. And so then we were like, okay, we need to like talk about him, but on like the down low, so we have to give him a nickname. So we nicknamed you Candy, and we would always talk about you. And we just called you Candy, and that's like one of the first things I remember in 6th grade.
In middle school, she was really shy. Like, she did not talk to me at
Yeah.
all. So I probably didn't know about her until like 7th or 8th grade. But
Yeah.
I probably knew you in like, what, 7th grade?
I think in 7th grade is when you like knew I existed.
Yeah. But I'm sure we had a few classes together, 7th grade, and she was also in our school's ASB, so they were at every school event. And so, I don't know, I just met her through like mutual friends, I guess you could say. A lot of my friends
Yeah.
knew her because they all like went to that middle school together.
Okay, so the very last question that we're going to be doing in this video says, do you guys have nicknames for each other?
You can go first.
I don't think I have any special nicknames for him that are like unique. I mean, I call him like Babe, Honey, Boo Woo, Boo Bear.
Yeah, she does say Boo.
But I mean, like, nothing crazy. My older cousin and like my side of the family, they always make fun of him and say like Lewis instead
yeah.
of Louie. But I mean, that's it.
Same thing goes for her. Like, I don't really call her nothing like significant. Probably just, the typical stuff. I used to call her B with like a capital B because her name's Brooke. And so I'd always say like B or like Queen B.
Like what's up, B?
Yeah, but we just keep it simple. We're not like crazy.
I mean, I feel like we rarely say each other's like actual names.
Yeah, we only say like if we need their attention like fast.
Yeah.
Like if
I've called Babe 3 times and you haven't heard me, then I'm like, Louie.
Yeah. Actually, today we were in the store and I didn't hear her. Actually, we're at the store and I didn't hear her, and I guess she said my name at least 5 times, like Babe or something, and then like the 6th one she was like Louie, and then I was like, and I finally turned and looked, but she was like, I've been calling you this whole time. I was like, sorry, I didn't hear you.
I literally, I rarely ever call you Louie, that it feels weird to call you Louie.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys learned something new about us and enjoyed this Q&A. If you want to be part of the next Q&A we do, make sure that you follow us on Instagram. We'll have our links in the description, and that's about it.
Stay tuned for more videos.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.